figured out how to say it. The city where I'm at has a really cute little video of how to say. Good morning, welcome back. We are in, figured out how to say it. The city where I'm at has a really cute little video of how to say the name of this town. It's pronounced Ptuj, P-T-U-J. Neat little town. Anyway, we're gonna do a quick drive-by. I don't think there's a lot in the city or town to see. Super cute looking though. It's along all the red roofs along the riverbank. So it's really pretty. But we're gonna make our way to Maribor. It's only about a 30-minute ride north. That's where we were headed yesterday, but we diverted because of the rain. So we're gonna go back to Maribor. It's only about 30 minutes. Something I wanna see there. And then we're gonna head into Selji. I think that's how you say it. Jelji? I'm terrible at this, you know that. I post on Facebook, and there is a motorcycle overlanding group called Horizons Unlimited. They're very well known in this community. And I post sometimes dumb things, right? Some things, interesting things. Just I try to be an active participant in my community. You know, the way I think about it is nobody wants to go to a dinner and have somebody sit at the table and just stare and not be part of the conversation. So I want to be an active participant in my community, and this is my community, so I post. Anyway, through back and forth chatting with people, I have online met a couple of people, and there's three of us. They happen to be in this general area. One of the gentlemen, he is stuck in, I think, Bosnia or Serbia. With a malfunctioning motorcycle, and they're working on it to get it fixed. But with that said, there's another gentleman that is, he is about south of Selji. I'm a little bit northeast of Selji, and so we have communicated, and we're gonna meet up in the middle. So don't know if I'm gonna film it because I don't really know the guy, and kind of weird to have a camera stuck in your face the first time you meet somebody, so I don't know about that. But with that said, it'll be cool to go meet somebody else who is in the process of doing this and get to hear their story. So anyway, gotta return the keys and let's get going. We're finally on the road. Kind of a slow start this morning, but one of the things I wanted to do today, I owe a video to a friend, and there was something I wanted to show. From this town, but it's from their museum. And so I thought, oh, I'll come here, I'll make this my stop, and then I go to Maribor, right? Because we made the detour yesterday. But then I realized, or I was going online, I'm like, oh, what time do they open? Maybe I'll get an early start. First of all, that right there we all know is a lie. There's no such thing as an early start for Steve. But then I was like, oh, they're closed. So the museum is closed on Mondays. So we're gonna have to come back. So with that, didn't have anything really pressing to do today. This is what I wanted to see. Look at how cute town this is. That's not what I wanted. Let's go back. You're just making, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So we put 28 euros in gas, and then I ended up buying this e-vignette, and I think it's their toll. Not that I spend a lot of time on toll roads, and so given that it's only 28 minutes away or 23 minutes away by this quick toll road versus back roads, which right now on this side of the country, not that interesting, which we saw yesterday, I thought I would get it. Also, because I have to be in Selji by 1 o'clock today to meet up with somebody that I told them to be there by 1 o'clock, I want to make sure that I can move quickly. So for seven euros, I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the e-vignette to make sure that I am legal. Okay, let's get on the road. Okay. So this is one of our quick stops today. Probably might be the only stop, to be honest with you. Because we're gonna go into Selji and then into, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, we are in Maribor. And I want to stop because it's only like 30 minutes from where we were last night. But this is the oldest grape growing vine that produces wine in the world. So there's actually a painting of this building back to 1657 that they were able to see that this vine, obviously not this big, was here. But also the French Viniculture Society came in and tested it, and they were able to test that it's over 400 years old. It produces a grape called Žametovka, which I've never heard of. The way it's described is it almost produces a dull or a lacking type of wine flavor. It's a wine, or it's a grape that produces a lot of wine, but I would almost call it barrel wine or table wine that you would literally get out of a faucet in like a restaurant or those kind of things. So I think it's predominantly going to be used for local, almost like low producing family wines that would produce a lot for their tables and that kind of thing, but it's not going to be in bottle. The wine that's produced off of this actual vine is put into very small bottles. Given the fact that this is the only, right, this is the only one of it that it puts into very, very small bottles, and from there it's given out to visiting dignitaries and local community leaders and those kind of things. President Clinton got one. Obviously he went to the presidency, but he may have drank it, I don't know. The King of Jordan got one, Arnold Schwarzenegger got one. So they're kind of given to local celebrities and dignitaries. But anyway, I thought it was cool. Also, you can see, because I guess we are in close to the end of the season, that's what the Žametovka grapes look like. And there are a lot of them. Anyway, thought we'd come see it. One, because it's the oldest. Two, it's in a town we have never been to. Cute town, by the way. And three, it's a grape varietal I've never heard of. So, worth the stop. Anyway, let's get back on the road. We are headed to Selji. That was kind of cool to see. Although I generally am not one of these people that will go to a location to see the largest ball of twine or the largest, you know, rubber band ball made of rubber bands, or the oldest, you know, spoon, or whatever. However, because I am a wine guy, I enjoy wine, I like it, and again, I think we mentioned earlier in some of the videos, I like the process of it. I like the ceremony of it. I like the growing. I like the crush. I like all of it. So it was cool to see. Number one, it was cool to see the oldest vines. But it was also interesting to read up a little bit about it and learn a little bit about another grape varietal that I've never heard of. That type of grape is not really grown in the US or really outside of the Slovenian market. It's predominantly a Slovenian grape. So I learned something new about a different grape, and so it was kind of interesting. Anyway, we need to make our way to Selji, and I think about an hour and a half, which we are going to be, our map is telling me we're going to get there about 12:51, and we committed to be there by 1. So perfect timing. Anyway, let's get on the road